Welcome to the preliminary walkthrough of frequently made mistakes that I've observed while reviewing the assignment submissions for assignment 3A thus far. There'll be more review shortly after you submit the code tonight, but I want to make sure I go through these mistakes so that people who have not submitted the code yet can address them before they make their initial submission. First, as always, please make sure to comment all your code thoroughly or it will not be reviewed. I'll give you some specific examples here where people keep doing something that needs to be fixed. Take a look at this link if you need more information about how to comment the code, or just look at the many examples that I use to see how to comment code using my style. First, let's take a look at some issues with crawl page. Please format and comment your code consistently. For example, this should be something like this, where you put the comment there. It should always be in the same way so you don't have different code formats and different lack of comments in your code. Next, please combine these two calls to filter with just a single call that has a composite conditional expression. It should be very straightforward to do that. There's no need to call filter twice when you can have the condition expression done just a single time. Down here, and almost everybody needs to do this, make sure you get in the habit of using method references instead of using lambda expressions. Your IDE for Android Studio should detect this and make it possible to automatically make that modification with just a push of a button or a click of a mouse or a touch of the screen. So make sure that you get in the habit of using method references wherever possible. And also make sure that you filter out any missing pages by using the filter non-null method reference. Let's take a look down here at process page. Again, please make sure that you format and comment all your code consistently. This should look something like this, where you've got the comments there, not like that. And of course, make sure that you comment flat map and so on. Please make sure you use a ternary expression here instead of using an if-else statement. So in other words, you can get rid of this, and you can get rid of this, and then you can get rid of all the if stuff, and this will just make your code ever so much more clean and concise. So please get in the habit of doing that. And of course, comment that code too. Down here, please make sure you pass the appropriate method reference to get or download image, since there's actually not anything being downloaded here. This particular parameter, I don't know what it does, but I don't think it does what it needs to do. In particular, it needs to call the method reference for download image. Remember, now we're working with a sequential stream, so there's no need to have a manage blocker here. There's only one thread of control, so there's no need to worry about manage blocker. So just use download image, much simpler. And now here we are with the final set of things to address. I should probably have said here, please comment and format your code consistently, just like we set up above. So once again, this should look like this with a comment that goes there. And there's something missing here. There should be a call to a filter operation and a behavior that will make a method call to get the image properly, create the image if necessary. And down here, you also don't need to have this complicated code. I'm not quite sure why this is so complicated, but you can get rid of the open and close curly brace. You can get rid of this return image. What you just want to do is call apply transform and have that come back and be given to the maps output stream. And then the final thing here is, once again, make sure to filter out any null images by using filter in conjunction with objects non-null. So those are the things that you need to do in order to make sure your programming assignment is up to snuff for my initial review. If you don't address these comments in what you push that's due tonight, I won't review your code. This will be your one and only review in that case. And if you have other mistakes, then it won't be caught by my review. So make sure that you take the time to address these issues. And if you have any questions, of course, please don't hesitate to post them on Piazza.